Hello and good morning. I do the return to senders. I talk about spiritual things. I talk about the black magic. I talk about so many things. And then, I, yes, the spell is broken. The spell is broken. I can talk about it. Someone doesn't want me to talk about it. So I've been, wasn't, I wasn't that fucked up, but it's just like, oh my God. But this is the candle. You see, when the candle turns black, this is what I mean. When the candle turns black, when it turns black, that means that there is activity. Activity. That's black magic. Someone is doing black magic. I know who it is. I know who it is. It's like you mad. You mad because I know you doing black magic. Like I know you playing in it. Like I know that that's what you do. And they're mad. So they're doing more black magic. I say I'm a witch. I say that. I post it. I write it. I want you to know. I want you to know I'm a witch. I want you to know so you don't sit there and you don't fuck up your life trying to fuck with mine, because I'm like, whatever you do to me, it's not going to work. It's going to backfire. It's going to curse you. It's going to hurt you. Black magic does the opposite. That's what it does. It does the opposite. So they must have not wanted me to talk or say how I really feel. How I really feel and what happened. You say how you really feel. Like this is how I really feel. And I'm just like, and then you're gonna be upset because you don't want nobody to know how you really feel, or you just want me to back down. And it's like, oh my God. I'm not even thinking about these people. I have so much other stuff going on. Sculpt Touch has a sale. It's having a huge sale for the Black Friday for next Friday. We're having a huge sale on the whole site, on everything on the site. Whatever you shop for, you will get 30% off. It's fucking awesome. My code is only going to work on Friday. It's only going to work on November 29th, and the code is lead 30 to get 30% off. Because the channel is called Lead with Love. I'm on Instagram. I'm on everywhere, and I use my name, my nonprofit. I use Lead with Love Inc. That's what it is. So they gave me my code lead. Is lead. Normally it's lead 25, but then they were like, oh, we're going to give you the 30% code so you could tell everybody to use the code so they can get 30% off. I'm like, oh, I'm going to tell everybody to use the code lead 30 and get 30% off the shop. Sculpttouch.shop. You will not be disappointed. You're going to look at what's in this shop. You're going to be like, oh my God. I need this. I want this and this and this and this, and then you get 30% off. I know I'm supposed to be talking about all this other stuff, but I'm excited to talk about Sculpt Touch because it's awesome to me. Like I really like their products. I really like the waist trainer. Like I use it and I like it, so I talk about it. I talk about it. I'm sorry, but back to this shit, right? I cleansed myself. Once I saw this candle, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like they doing this shit again. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta cleanse. I have to cleanse myself. So I went and I got another, well, I have it in the house, but the other one ran out. So I had to get a new box of salt. Yes, I use salt in the bathroom to shower. So I wash with soap. I wash with soap and I rinse everything off, right? Then I go in again with salt, regular salt in the wash rag, and I put it all over. I wash my face, the back of my neck. I wash everything. I cannot wet my hair. I can't wet my hair all the time. So I have my spray. The spray, I use the spray. But the salt removes negative energies, removes all this shit, all this shit that these people doing. It's just like, oh my God. Like, I can cleanse myself. I know how to do a return of sender. I know how to send the energy back. And it's just going to be so bad for them. I say I'm a witch because I don't want you to hurt yourself. And they still choose to hurt themselves. The magic that they do doesn't work. It will never work on me. They try and they only hurt themselves. They curse themselves. They curse their children. They curse their children to live the curse that they did. So they say like the children were paying back the parents' karma. That's what ends up happening. Your children end up paying back the shit that you did. My family is all women. Is all women. They're all witches. They all sit there and they do shit. They do shit to men. They do stuff. Whatever they do, it affects their life and it affects their children. And it's fucked up. But and then it's like you see the children going through their shit and you know that they're going through their things because of what the mother did. Their mother did, my aunt. You know that that's why they're going through whatever they're going through. And it's just like, wow. And I just stay away because I don't want to be around. I don't want to be around negative energy. I don't want to help. I don't want to help nobody that's going through some shit because of what they did, because of black magic. They want help. They're gonna need help because everything's gonna go bad for them. They're gonna go broke. They curse themselves. They curse their money. They curse their whole life, and they curse their children. That's why you're not supposed to do black magic when you have a child because you curse your child. These people do death spells. They do death spells. Death spells. They want to cause permanent endings in your life. People die in their life, in their family, and it's just like, why are you not seeing this? They're not connecting the two. They're not realizing that, oh, such and such died because I did a death spell on this one. Or they don't figure this shit out. They don't use common sense. And it's just like, oh my God, like, oh my God. you know all I could do is cleanse myself, protect myself. I don't do anything negative to anyone because I know it's a curse. I do not want to be cursed. I do not want to live a cursed life. My I already know what this shit is. I know what's going to happen to them. I know how it affects their life. Their life is ruined. You're younger than me. I'm 45. I'm 45, right? These people could be in their 20s and they doing this shit. And it's like you want to sit there and curse your life for 10 years so then when you're in your 40s, you still going to be fucked up because you still trying to heal from shit you did in your 20s. And it's like, oh my God. And then when you sit there and you do it repetitively, you curse yourself every time 10 more years. 10 more years. So if you did the curse 3 times, you did the same curse 3 times, okay, you're going to be cursed for 30 years, 30 plus years. Say you're in your 20s, right? You're in your 20s. You'll be cursed until your late 50s. That shit is crazy. Like, are you? And they don't see it like this. They don't see what's going to happen to them, what's going to happen to their future, what's going to happen to their children, what is going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen, then you shouldn't be playing in this shit. You should not be playing in this shit. Like, oh my God, like you are ruining your life. You are ruining your children's life. All I can do is cleanse, protect myself. I have the splash. The splash, I sell the splash. It is available. It will protect you. It will remove the negative energies. The negative energies will not affect you. When it's on you, it just has to dry on your skin. If you're allergic to it, then put it on your clothes. Just put it on your clothes. It has to be on your body. It has to dry on your body. And that's how it works. You know, It's magical herbs to help ward away evil. A lot of the herbs that I put in here is to ward away evil, keep it away from you. Like it will not affect you because you have this on. I use this every day. I use this every day. Besides the salt, I take a bath with salt every day. But I have the splash. When I start feeling some weird shit, I just spray. Sometimes they attacking my crown, my head. They want to have my head all fucked up, you know. I just spray. I just spray it because I'm like, oh hell no. I am not gonna be fucked up. I don't listen. I don't listen to nobody. Like I'm not gonna let nobody have me fucked up. Like I know what I want. I know what I'm thinking. Like, you cannot alter my mind. You cannot change my mind because I know what I'm doing. And I know when people are working because I pay attention to my body. But it's fine. I just wanted to show because I normally come on and it's tea lights. I normally come on and I work with tea lights and I do the tea lights to do the return of senders, right? But I was like, oh, let me get a glass candle. It went out. Like it went out. Like whatever they're doing is not gonna work. It's not gonna work. How it goes out? Like how? There's no wind. My windows are closed. It just went out. I'm like, oh my God. But that's spell work. I know that's spell work. I'm gonna do the return of senders. That's just what I do. I add the black salt in it because the black salt, it repels, it burns, it banishes, it eliminates, it exterminates evil. That's what they're doing. They're doing evil. And it's like I just clear it out. I clear it out and I go about my day and I have a good day. I have a good day. I don't think about this shit. I don't think about it. I don't worry about it. And it's like whatever happens to these people, it just happens. It's not my problem. I give it to God. God, take this energy. And you know what? Moving forward, Thanksgiving's coming, Christmas is coming, New Year's is coming, the holidays are coming. All these good things are coming. Like, why am I gonna be fucked up? Like I don't have no kind of issues, don't have no problems, I don't got no babies, I don't have none of that. And these people want to play in black magic and they have children. They have babies. You curse your baby to be cursed like you because you cursed yourself. You curse yourself and you have a fucking baby and you cursing your baby. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, whatever this bitch is doing, she's cursing her children. You don't know fucking magic. You don't know witchcraft. You don't know the rules. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. So then you're going to wait until your child is a teenager and then she's going through all this shit. Why is she going through all this shit? It's because of the shit the mother's doing. The shit that you know, let me mind my business. Mind my business. Like this shit is not my problem. I'm like, oh my God. Like you just creating a lot of shit. And whatever you do, it affects your child, your children. Do you know that? Do you know that? Like I had to see my family all be fucked up. They're all alone, all fucked up and going through things because they play in black magic. And it's all women. The family is cursed. The bloodline is cursed. And there's no men in the family. So it's to get rid of the bloodline. That's what that is. It's to get rid of the bloodline. That's why you only have girls because when a woman gets married, you change your name to your husband's name, and then the name dies. The family name dies. There's no men to carry the name, and the name gets lost. That's how the curse is. It's all women. I stay away because I don't want to be a part of that curse. A generational curse. It's a generational curse. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm like, I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be like you, all fucked up like you. Like, oh hell no. And I stay to myself and I'm on my business. I'm like, I'm not fucking with none of y'all. Y'all not gonna have me fucked up. Y'all are all fucked up. I'm not gonna be like any of them. And I stay away. But whatever, curses. It's like you don't realize a curse until you go through a curse, you live a curse, you figure it out that you're fucking cursed and you're cursed. It's like you have to figure this shit out. Figure it out. Detach from the people that are cursed. You can't be around people that are cursed. If they're cursed, you're going to be cursed because you want to be around them. So they are cursed, and then you're cursed because you keep them around you. When a person is cursed, you cannot be around them. You have to get away from them. Like, oh hell no, I'm not gonna be fucked up with you. You're not gonna have me broke. You're not gonna have me going through things because you going through things. Nah, you go through that shit by your fucking self. I'm not gonna be going through shit because you all fucked up and you going through shit and you attached to somebody that is cursed. This bitch is cursed. She's cursed. I'm like, oh hell no. And I'm so superstitious. I'm superstitious. I believe certain things. I don't do certain things because I think certain things are gonna happen, and I'm like, oh hell no, I'm not doing that. Like, no, And I am like that. I am like that. I'm superstitious. I'm just real careful with my body. I pay attention to the energy. I pay attention to shit that happens because I'm around you. Certain shit is happening, then I don't need to be around you because certain shit is happening. And I'm like, I'm not gonna be fucked up. Like, oh hell no. No. I done did so much shit, so much work on myself to heal, to grow, to evolve, to get away from people that are cursed, you know? Save my children. I don't want to be around anyone that is cursed to have a bad, I don't know. When a person is cursed and you're around them, you get cursed too because you're around them. You start having money problems, it's because of the person you're around. The money is the first thing to go. You don't figure that out yet? You having money problems, it's because of who you are attached to. That's why you have a money problems. Like, I don't attach myself to no fucking body. I'm like, oh, you bad luck. Oh, you nah, we can't hang out. That I'm like that. I am like that. Like, once I see the energy and the energy a person carries, I am very careful with who I keep around me. And then it's like energy is a big deal. And people are cursed. You can't see a curse. You can't prove a curse, but you're going to pay attention to this energy and be like, oh, they got all this bad luck and all this bad stuff starts happening because I'm around this person. That person's bad luck. That person is cursed. Yeah, that person is cursed. And you have to stay away from them. But nobody pays attention to the fucking obvious. Nobody pays attention. Like, I could see it. I could see it. But nobody else can see it. And then nobody believes me. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm not going to be like this one. Like, oh hell no. Oh my God. You're not supposed to do black magic because it curses you to live a cursed life. If you have children, you curse your children to live the curse that you did. That's the rule. That's just how it goes. Like, this is just the way it is. But, not everyone is a witch, but everyone is a witch. Everyone is a witch. They all do witchy shit. It's like you either born into it or you want to play and be mama business, mama business, right? Mama business. But it's certain shit that happens. It's it's generational. It's just a lot. I'm gonna do my return to senders. I'm gonna do it on another video, And I just wanted to talk about the candle because I can't believe the shit is black. It's black because she is a woman. She's doing a curse on me. You don't know me. You don't know me. You know, it's whatever. It's like whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. And it's like I can't it's not my problem. It's not my problem. Mind my business. And you see it went out. It went out again. Leave it up. Bye.